Hello, YouTube family! Welcome back to Super Cultivated Fox, where we explore the fascinating world of literature, history, and culture. Today we have something truly special in store for you. We're diving into the timeless classic, William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. So, grab your quills and parchment as we unravel the layers of this iconic love story set in fair Varan. Before we jump into the details of Romeo and Juliet, let's set the stage. The play was written by the legendary playwright William Shakespeare in the early stages of his career, around 1597. It's a tragic tale of two star-crossed lovers whose families, the Montagues and Capulets, are embroiled in a bitter feud. Our protagonists, Romeo and Juliet, are young and passionate individuals who fall deeply in love despite the odds. Now, let's delve into the characters and their complex relationships. We'll explore the impulsive and romantic Romeo, the equally passionate Juliet, and the supporting cast that adds depth to this Shakespearean masterpiece. Verona, a city in Italy, provides the backdrop for our story. The streets, markets, and the infamous balcony scene at Juliet's home are all woven into the rich tapestry of the play. The setting not only enhances the narrative but also serves as a metaphor for the societal constraints that Romeo and Juliet face. Shakespeare, a master of storytelling, weaves various themes into the play. From the power of love and the consequences of hatred to the inevitable nature of fate, Romeo and Juliet explores the human experience in profound ways. These themes resonate across centuries, making the play relevant even today. One of the most remarkable aspects of Romeo and Juliet is Shakespeare's use of language and dramatic elements. The play is filled with poetic verses, metaphors, and soliloquies that captivate the audience. We'll explore how these elements contribute to the overall emotional impact of the story. The play begins in Verona with a long-standing feud between two noble families, the Montagues and the Capulets. In the midst of this conflict, Romeo Montague sneaks into a Capulet party, where he meets and falls in love with Juliet Capulet. Unbeknownst to him, Juliet is also smitten with Romeo. Romeo and Juliet confess their love for each other, and despite the danger posed by their family's feud, they decide to marry secretly. Friar Lawrence, a well-intentioned friar, agrees to marry them, hoping that their union might help reconcile the two families. However, tensions escalate between the Montagues and Capulets. Tybalt, Juliet's hot-headed cousin, challenges Romeo to a duel. Romeo refuses to fight but ends up in a confrontation with Tybalt's friend, Mercutio, resulting in Mercutio's death. In retaliation, Romeo kills Tybalt and is subsequently banished from Verona. Juliet is devastated by the news but decides to remain loyal to her husband. To avoid an arranged marriage to Paris, Juliet seeks Friar Lawrence's help. He devises a plan involving a potion that will make her appear dead for 42 hours. The friar promises to inform Romeo of the plan so they can reunite after Juliet wakes. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, Romeo does not receive the message. Believing Juliet to be truly dead, Romeo returns to Verona to see her one last time. He encounters Paris at Juliet's tomb and, in the ensuing duel, kills him. Devastated by the sight of Juliet's lifeless body, Romeo takes poison just before Juliet wakes. Finding her husband dead, Juliet stabs herself with Romeo's dagger. The tragedy prompts the feuding families to reconcile, but it comes at the cost of their children's lives. The play ends with the Prince of Verona lamenting the senseless feud, stating, "For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo." The tale of Romeo and Juliet has since become a symbol of tragic, young love, and is considered one of the greatest works in English literature. As we conclude our journey through Romeo and Juliet, it's essential to recognize the lasting legacy of this play. It has inspired countless adaptations, from ballets to operas, and even modern-day films. The characters and themes continue to resonate with audiences worldwide, cementing Romeo and Juliet as a timeless masterpiece. And there you have it, our exploration of Romeo and Juliet. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of Shakespeare, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Let us know in the comments which literary classic you'd like us to explore next. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of literature.